baby.
Chris assisted on 20% of the baskets when you were on the floor. 20% of the baskets that were made when he was on the floor.
I need you to be my agent. See,
I had that in the notes, but I was not going to show it to Doug.
You see that? The guy, the point guard that like to fake the team and then shoot it himself.
Doug, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think you got to come back as a visiting player after you left as a King, right? You did not play a game here. You did.
I did. Yeah, Bobby did. I know Scott did because he told me about it. I never did. So to close this down like this for me is something really special.
When you came back with another team, Scott, did your new teammates understand the reception you were getting here?
They were confused.
The Spurs said about half their team, we brought the big guns. Bobby Jackson and Doug Christie. And look at the big guns. There was a time that button did not snap.
So you gonna go at me just
no,
like that?
No, man,
on
you
TV,
came in.
man?
He is in mid-season shape.
Yes, I'm ready, baby.
And it is time to go inside the paint. So we welcome in our Kings insider, James Ham. You read him at csncalifornia.com. A lot of folks getting their first look at the Kings this year for the 15-16 season, James. So what does George Karl want to see out of his team this preseason?
Look at this, by the way. We're not that far away from the Golden One Center. This is what is called topping off the arena. They take that big as 65-foot, 11,000-pound beam, the final beam, and they sign it all, and then they set it into place. And that's going to be a spectacular thing when it opens downtown fall of 2016.
And hey to everybody on YouTube, especially the kids out there dreaming of maybe being here one day. Here's some hope for you. Rhys Hoskins, who's been one of the best players in baseball since he debuted almost 2 years ago, had one college scholarship coming out of high school in Sacramento. Reggie Christensen, the head coach at nearby Sac State, is the only man that offered him that scholarship. And Coach Christensen and his family and a bus of over 30 Sac State players are at this game here tonight. He told me that Rhys was a three-sport athlete. He went undiscovered largely because he played three sports. But once they got him into Sacramento State, his freshman year, they knew pretty quickly they had a pro. He helped build that program. In fact, Rhys gives his phone number to any kid drafted out of Sacramento State, offers to help. He's become close with Coach Christensen's sons, including one of them, whose name is Reese Robinson, who of course wears number 17 and is celebrating his birthday today. Now, Reese grew up a big Giants fan. In fact, he hit 2 home runs the first time he came here to what was then AT&T, now Oracle Park. And he has not had a lot of success against the man on the mound today. It is Madison Bumgarner, who was his favorite player when Reese was playing at Sacramento State. 0 for 3 career. He'll try and change that for the Phils against his favorite childhood player tonight. Rich?
Hello. Welcome to Sports Talk Live, presented by Comcast Business. I'm Guy Haberman. The Giants continued their first-place flail tonight in Miami, a game of hot potato with the division lead that the Dodgers just don't seem to want to take. But that could change tonight with the Giants at risk of losing sole possession of first place, something they've held since May 15th.
44 days after pitchers and catchers first reported to spring training in Florida and Arizona, respectively, they now report to the Bay Area. The best catcher of the game and the Giants getting ready to take on the A's, the beginning of the Bay Bridge Exhibition Series here at AT&T Parkhurst. Bassett and Jeff Samardzija, our pitching matchup tonight.
Henry, I don't think Charles Barkley is going to appreciate that. What do you think? You, as a coach, as a GM, a historian, a Bostonian, you've seen some great teams.
Welcome. It's good to be here.
Guy in the house, my man.
Good to see you. Distributing assists, I hope.
You better be distributing assists.
All right,
he's going to be yelling for it every time. Every time.
I will try not to be the ball stopper. It's a lifetime opportunity if you do things right. And what's been so interesting is we welcome in now Kate Harrison from the Georgia Dome. As we've watched from afar here in the Bay Area, Kate, this week, it seems as though Chris Peterson has been very loose. And why not? Nobody has played David in the last decade in college football better than him.